You can catch Theatre Calgary's The Tale of the Gifted Prince until March 15th. And I'm at Theatre Calgary today, joined by Artistic Director Stafford now to tell us more about this story. And this is a story that's actually based on a children's novel.
Yes, it's based on the remarkable journey of Prince Jen, and it's this incredible story about a prince who goes through a kind of rites of passage and discovers what it really means to be a prince. And through this extraordinary adventure, he meets a group of amazing characters. He kind of even falls in love, and lots of adversity, but obstacles that lead him to an ending that finds peace in his soul.
And this show is, in fact, a musical, so lots of singing and, something for all ages.
It's been amazing. We've been performing this for a couple of weeks now, and the audiences, they run out of the theater and they're like, I feel like I'm in New York City. It's like a big Broadway musical. There's singing, there's dancing, there's puppets, there's magic, there's this live orchestra that is in our orchestra pit, and that is also for a lot of people to see all these amazing players play all the instruments and the design. It's like a big scrumptious Broadway musical.
I love that. And an all-Asian cast. The story is set in ancient China, but pan-Asian cast. And what does that mean for you? I mean, you're of Japanese heritage, to see an all-Asian cast right here in Calgary.
Well, it's wonderful that there is a representation of a culture, but the fantastic element of The Tale of the Gifted Prince is that it is a universal story. So it doesn't matter actually what your heritage is. Coming to see this musical, you can be from any walk of life, and you don't even have to be an Asian person to understand the journey of finding and discovering who you are.
It's really magical. Thank you for your time, Stafford.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Of course, you won't want to miss The Tale of the Gifted Prince here at Theatre Calgary. For more information and to buy your tickets, you can visit the website theatrecalgary.com. You can catch The Tale of the Gifted Prince presented by Theatre Calgary until March 15th. And that's where I am today. I'm joined by Kelsey now, who plays one of the main characters. And Kelsey, tell me a little bit about your character and the journey that she goes on.
Yeah, I play the role of Zhihao, and she is a super strong, powerful woman. She meets the prince. He sort of comes across this village that she is a servant in, and she kind of just attaches herself to him right away and is like, this is my way out of my situation. And she's a strong fighter. She teaches him everything he knows, and they have a great relationship. They kind of make fun of each other, and then ultimately, a love story buds. But yeah, she's very strong and spunky and funny. I like her.
How closely do you identify with your character?
I think pretty well. I love to help and assist people and kind of show them the way. So I think that's what we have in common. In terms of the fighting side of things, I had to learn a lot about stage combat in this, but yeah.
We love moments of growth.
Exactly.
No, you're actually born and raised here in Calgary. What does it mean for you to play and a character here on stage at home?
It's so special. It's so nice to reconnect with people from my days here in high school, and people that have never come to see a show before know me from growing up here, and they'll come see their first musical at Theatre Calgary. So it's been such a nice homecoming, and I think especially getting to be in an all-Asian cast and get to play a character that is Chinese is really special for me. So it's kind of full circle.
Yeah. And previously you've played the lead role in other more familiar stories like Legally Blonde, Anne of Green Gables. Is there a difference when it comes to being part of a show that's telling a story that's relatively unknown?
Definitely. I think with Elle and Anne Shirley, there's so much history and so much. You could read a book or watch the movie or go online, and there's so much that you can sort of pull from for reference, and obviously make it your own and have your own spin on it. But with a new musical like this that's never been done before, you kind of have this ownership over it. And because we had the privilege of having the writers in the room, it was super collaborative. You could talk about ideas, or I wonder why she would do this here, or, you really get a stamp on it, and you really watch it sort of grow from the ground up, which is something that I think a lot of actors love to do, and I feel really lucky.
I'm excited to see it. Thank you so much for your time, Kelsey.
Thank you.
Now, of course, for more information or to buy your tickets to The Tale of the Gifted Prince presented by Theatre Calgary, you can find that online at theatrecalgary.com. Good girl. Let me introduce you to one of the stars of the show of The Tale of the Gifted Prince presented by Theatre Calgary. And you can catch it here at Theatre Calgary until March 15th. Now, of course, I'm joined by Dean, who is the co-founder and artistic director of the Green Fools Theatre. And Dean, this horse is endearingly nicknamed Neonce by the cast.
Yeah, she's a beaut, a big black beauty. This is one of the characters that Kwong, one of the main characters in the show, he has to ride this horse, and there's a whole bunch of the story about the saddle that's on the horse. I don't want to give away anything, but she's one of the main characters that comes out in the show. She's operated by Nico, one of the cast members. Does a beautiful job of keeping this thing alive, as you can see.
Yeah, and you can see the mechanisms that just kind of control the horse, and she actually moves like a real horse thanks to these.
Yeah, that's right. This horse actually gets ridden. We get Kwong up on top of the horse, and he actually rides this thing in the show, and then she's kind of pushed around, like she gets controlled by these by a couple of the soldiers. But it's just such a beautiful moment in the show when she comes out, and again, it's a real key part of the story. This one, and there's other numerous puppets in the show as well.
I love that, and that's what Theatre Calgary brought on your team to really bring this story alive with the puppets.
That's right. This is the first time that Green Fools and have worked with Theatre Calgary. We're so honored to be part of this production. It's just such a beautiful show. And then when they approached us to create, there's several, like many puppets in the show, they were like, can you make an actual life-size horse that can be ridden? And we're like, yeah, sure. And they were like, how are we going to do that? But we did it. We had a beautiful team of builders, so we worked on this. She's made of a foam called Plastizote, so it's super light. And like I say, it's kind of like a reverse marionette. You operate it like this, but I got a couple other ones I want to show you as well.
The falcon.
You want to see that?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go over there.
And what's the falcon's name?
Just currently the falcon. I don't know if she has a name, but she's also a key part of the show. She carries messages for the they're trying to kind of like alert that there's bad stuff coming with our bad guy. Right. And so this is the messenger that I get that light in my face. But yeah, let me show you how this works. This one, she comes out, she flies, and she's the messenger. So there's little magnets in there so that she can pick up messages and fly them around. So she's also a key figure in the show.
They're both beautiful. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Now, of course, you won't want to miss The Tale of the Gifted Prince here at Theatre Calgary. For more information and to buy tickets, you can always visit theatrecalgary.com.